What's going on, guys? I'm Chris and welcome back to another video. So today I got a little announcement slash channel update. I like to do these videos, every few months to kind of keep you guys updated, let you know what you can expect here coming soon on the channel. But before I get into any of this stuff, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. I'm trying to hit my goal of 71,000 subscribers here on the channel and me in the world. And also hit that like button, it helps out quite a bit. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and make some of these announcements. So March is right around the corner and there's a lot to expect from the channel in the month of March. Pretty much every single week, we've got a new big release where I will have some sort of ranking related to it. So the first weekend of March, Creed 3 comes out. I'll have a whole Rocky ranking. The next weekend, we get Scream 6. I'll have a bunch of Scream movies ranked. Then the next weekend, we get Shazam. I'll have the Shazam, not Shazam movies, there's two of them, but like the DC EU, I don't even know what to call it anymore. The DCEU is no longer, but I feel like this is the last movie this is the last movie I think that actually is a part of the DCEU as we know it. So some sort of DC ranking, including all of the DC movies within their, cinematic universe thus far, will be put out the weekend that comes out. It's very bizarre. It's not technically the DCU yet, I don't think, so I'll have to figure out what I title that video, but there will be a ranking with those, and again, there will be individual reviews for all of these movies as well, as I'm actually going to see some of them this week, so I'll talk about that in a second. Also, we're getting John Wick 4 the following week, so I'll probably have a ranking of the John Wick quadrilogy, because there's 4 movies, and then at the very end of the month, we're getting Dungeons and Dragons. I'll probably just do an individual review for that movie, but every single week in the month of March, there's a new big movie to talk about that's going to be like May or June at the box office, essentially, so that's pretty exciting for us movie fans out there. But it's not just a movie month, because we're also getting The Mandalorian Season 3, and I wanted to ask you guys your opinions on how I should cover this show, because as you know, I've experimented with episode reactions, had an absolute blast with the Cobra Kai series. Cobra Kai never dies, and we're going to talk about Cobra Kai later in this video, so stay tuned to the end. However, I am going to be watching The Mandalorian. Obviously, I just finished rewatching Seasons 1, Season 2, and the last 3 episodes of the Book of Boba Fett in preparation for The Mandalorian Season 3. It's a top 10 all-time show for me. I don't know if in my last TV ranking I put it in my top 10. I was a fool if I didn't, because I adore the show. It's actually one of my favorite Star Wars projects out there, so love The Mandalorian. This is the way, you already know. However, I wanted to get your 2 cents, because I put out a poll on the community, and I just want to ask you, so comment down below how you would prefer if I cover the show. Number 1, spoiler reviews. So every single week it'd be like a 10-15 minute or however long video talking about the key points of the episode, giving my thoughts on it as we go through, kind of what I used to do with the Marvel episodes, if you guys have been around that long, where I would watch it, and then I would go, okay, here's a little bit of a recap, slash, my thoughts on everything that happened. That's one option. The other option would be the same thing, but in a live stream every week, with like a guest possibly. And the third option would just be straight up episode reactions, where I, watch the episode, record my reaction, edit it. The only thing about that is it takes a lot more time for me to get out, so it might not be immediate. But it would still be just like I did with Cobra Kai, just like I tested with Last of Us and Arcane. It would be along the lines of that. The only issue I find with that is a lot of people may just want to hear my thoughts on the episode. So it would be longer because I would want to do the reaction, but I would also want to do a spoiler review. So it would be like a mesh of the two of them. Might be a happy medium. So let me know, how you guys would want to see me cover The Mandalorian. And if you don't care about Mando at all, no hard feelings. Let me know if you would even consider watching The Mandalorian content. But yeah, March is going to be huge. We've got a big Star Wars show coming out, big movie every single week, so that's all stuff to be excited for. Wow, I need a sip of water. By the way, water is the #1 thing in life that you need every day. Water. I've been kind of testing the waters with some content lately. As you guys know, I did some episode reactions to The Last of Us as well as Arcane, and I'm trying to see, what I want to do with The Mandalorian. So again, let me know what you would think in the comments down below. And if, I try out a few of the episode reactions, I'm like, I'd rather just do spoiler reviews, we might switch up mid-season, but it's a show that I adore, and I would love to cover it here on the channel. But yes, that is what you can expect as we head into March. This week, though, that this video comes out, the week of February 20th, is a very busy week for me personally. I have something pretty much every day. I know that you guys don't care, but I have to drive to pick up my girlfriend Cam from the airport today. That in itself is a big errand, a big task, but the things we do for love, am I right? Going to the airport just stresses me out. But yeah, that happens today. As for the rest of the week, though, I'm actually seeing Creed 3 tomorrow. So I will have an out-of-theater reaction for that, and then the review embargo lifts later in the week, so I'll have a non-spoiler review of Creed 3 coming this week as well. I'm going to start doing more out-of-theater reactions. I noticed that, it seems that a lot of guys like them. I enjoy doing them. My raw, unfiltered thoughts right out of the theater. So I'm going to be doing those with all of the early releases that I see. So expect that for Creed 3. I just rewatched Creed 1 and 2 last night, so I'm actually now behind on The Last of Us because of that, but that's okay, because Creed 1 and 2 are fantastic movies. I hadn't seen the second one since theaters back in 2018, but I'd seen the first one, I'd say 4 times prior to yesterday when I rewatched it, so love both movies, and if Creed 3 is a hit, I think it will go down as one of the best modern trilogies, without question. But yeah, so Creed 3 is this week, but also a show that I adore. I know a lot of you guys may not have seen it, a lot of you guys may have seen it, but Outer Banks, baby. It comes out. Season 3 drops on Thursday, and actually I am getting early access to the entire season. So on Tuesday, I'll have early access to that as well. So I'll be binge watching that early. Probably going to do like an immediate reaction to Season 3, a few minutes, just immediate reaction. I'll have a review of Season 3, non-spoiler. Probably going to do a spoiler review for Season 3, and I'm going to have some other Outer Banks videos as well. So if you guys aren't OBX fans, no hard feelings again if you don't watch the videos, but I love the show. I want to do a character tier list, seasons ranking, and of course, a bunch of shorts related to it as well. Basically what I did with Stranger Things, I'm doing with OBX in terms of covering content in that way. So top 5 characters, season finales, season premieres, stuff like that. Quick hitter, little OBX videos will be coming all this week, so stay tuned for those. P4L, baby. I'm amped. I don't even care. I love the show. It's one of my favorites to just escape into those summer vibes. The vibes of OBX, unmatched. You gotta love it. So that's coming this week as well. In addition to, I will be seeing the movie Cocaine Bear on Wednesday. This week is just slammed for me in a good way, and I haven't even got to the best part yet. But OBX and Creed 3 are happening. I'm gonna see Cocaine Bear on Wednesday, so expect an out-of-theater reaction and likely a review to follow after that. So that right there is just a bunch of content, and instead of me basically posting a long paragraph on the community tab, I'm making this into a video, people. I like to just talk. But perhaps the cherry on top of this week is that I will be attending Atlanta Comic-Con on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's February 24th, 25th, and 26th, and I'm so pumped because I've sort of talked about this on live streams, on Twitch and here on the channel, but this is like my announcement that I'm actually attending it, so I'm very pumped about that. I will be actually cosplaying one of the days on Saturday as a familiar person. The hint will be that they may or may not be in the background of this video. But there is going to be a lot of famous actors there from fandoms that I love, notably Cobra Kai. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you. I honestly, should I say it? I'm going to say it. So Ralph Macchio, the Karate Kid himself, will be there. Martin Kove, who plays Kreese, will be there. But to me, the coolest person of all who's going to be there, William Zabka, baby, who plays Johnny Lawrence, and I may or may not be meeting him and other people that I just mentioned, possibly getting some things autographed, possibly getting some photo ops. I'm going to be vlogging the whole experience, so that will be out probably the 27th or 28th of February. A big old vlog, chronicling my whole experience of the weekend. It's going to be a blast. I'm going with my girlfriend Cam. I think she may be cosplaying one of the days as well. So there's a lot to look forward to there. There's going to be booths set up with Funko Pops, and this art right here, Kirk Manley is the guy who actually does it. He'll be there, so I might pick up some more artwork of his. He's incredible. I would love to, get some more pieces. I think he has some for The Last of Us, actually, so that might be the move. I might actually get some of that. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. They have a bunch of vendors, they have panels, but it's not just Cobra Kai people. There's tons of Walking Dead. The Walking Dead was filmed in Georgia, so it makes sense that they're coming to Atlanta. There's also going to be all of the Hobbits from the Lord of the Rings films. Giancarlo Esposito will be there. These are just a few celebrities, but there's a ton more, voice actors, all that stuff. So I may meet some other celebrities as well. When the time comes, I'll decide. But I won't reveal what I'm cosplaying or who I'm cosplaying as. But it's exciting, and the final piece of the puzzle, or the piece of the project, I guess you could say, it just came in the mail yesterday. So I've tried the cosplay on and with all of its pieces, and I love the way that it looks, so I'm excited to share that with you guys. If you guys are there, if you're at Atlanta Comic-Con, feel free to come say hello. I'd love to meet some of you guys. That's pretty much it. Oh, one more thing I wanted to cover. Let me take another sip of water. I would love to start a weekly show here on the channel. I've tried different things. Return to Hawkins, which, by the way, might come back. So I know a lot of you guys have asked. Return to Hawkins might be coming back in the near future, sort of. I don't want to guarantee it, but it could be. Stay tuned for that. Unusual Couple Podcast is on the back burner, but it is coming back eventually. I do weekly live Q&As, but I want to do like a non-live show where I have a guest on. We talk for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour once a week about, a central topic, whether that be a big movie that came out, boom, 10 minutes. Then we just talk like it's a podcast, you know, talk about anything random. For example, if we're watching a show that we're not covering, like The Bad Batch, we could talk about the recent Bad Batch episode there. So kind of all over the place. I want to know what you guys would think if it was called like The Film Stock Show, or if you guys had any suggestions for that. I am all ears. I love getting feedback from you guys on your opinions, and I value them highly. So please let me know in the comments down below if you have any suggestions for that, if you would tune in. It would be a pre-recorded as opposed to a live stream show. And I would still keep doing live Q&As because I like building that community as well. Yeah, that's kind of a big plan I have as we head into the month of March and April and the summer. That's kind of just the gist of this entire video. Sometimes there's just so much things in my mind. I love to sit here and talk them out. But yeah, I'm seeing lots of movies, watching lots of shows this week. I'll have tons of reactions and reviews out and rankings, so stay tuned for that. March is going to be huge with content, so make sure you're subscribed and, you know, hit that notification bell. And I appreciate you guys tuning into whether that is the shorts, live streams, long form videos. I feel like I have different communities within different sectors of my channel, but long form videos, a lot of them are coming. And if you guys have any videos you would want to see me make or any suggestions, again, I am all ears. Let me know in the comments down below. Hit that like button, it helps out quite a bit. And yeah, this has been a fun year so far, and it's just getting started. There is so much to look forward to. Thank you for your constant support. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next video or shorts or live stream or whatever that may be. Peace.